Yes.
Welcome back. Been gone for a minute, man. Yeah. Hey, everybody. How everybody doing out there? See y'all out there. Time for Mr. Consistency. Georgia boy. See you out there, man. Mr. Jit, what's going on with you, boss? Everybody time enough to get in here. You know what I'm saying? Time for Tall Tasha. She knows she be representing. Yeah. It is Thursday night. Thursday night football. Who the hell playing tonight? I ain't even get into nothing, man. I had some Ravens and the Bucks. Ravens and the Bucks. If they're taking another L tonight, huh? Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who that is. We got a real one in the house tonight. Well, they all been real that come through, but we got an extra real one in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into that, gotta pay a little bills. You know what I'm saying? Some people that want y'all to participate in some special activities coming up. What's today's date? 27th. So it's like November, the first week of November. A lot of things gonna be kicking off in Orlando. And Friday, November the 4th, the first festivity to kick off is the Rumble in the Jungle. It's the BCU Homecoming edition. And that's kicking off. Y'all know the classic coming up. You know what I'm saying? So the Rumble in the Jungle is gonna kick off November the 4th. And that's at the Diamond Dolls place at 301 Madison Avenue. That's Daytona Beach, Florida. 301 Madison Avenue. Diamond Dolls. Rumble in the Jungle. You got Spliff Jit. Y'all know about Spliff Jit? Jit be rocking. I heard a couple of them jams. I don't know if y'all into that, but Jit be rocking. Spliff Jit will be tearing down the building November 4th. That's BCU Homecoming edition, you know what I'm saying? Diamond Dolls, Daytona Beach. Hosted by Duffed Up and Cash Williams. They'll be doing the hosting. Then secondly, that's the 4th. Then the 5th, which is the Saturday, we'll be swinging over to Mount Dora, and that's for the Florida Canna Fest. That's the Florida Canna Fest. Y'all know what that is? They doing what they call a pop-up, but this better than a pop-up. This the real deal. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of growers coming in from all over the country, some even from outside the country. Some of the best growers in the world will be right there at Mount Dora at the Florida Canna Fest. Free admission. Dirtcoast subscribers, how about that? Free admissions. You know what I'm saying? That's kicking off November 5th, Mount Dora at the Renninger's Twins Market. The Renninger's Twin Market in Mount Dora. That's November 5th and 6th for the Canna Fest. Not Your Son's Weed Festival. Want to be part of that? It's going to be good smoking. Even they're going to have some of that RSO oil. That's the oil they've been saying it cures cancer. Rick Simpson oil. They will have that at the event. So, a nice place. Come hang out. Got food and goddamn weed chicken and weed tater chips and all kind of shit, man. Yeah, it's getting down, man. We got a booth there. Your boy DeuceDeuce407, we did an interview with him. He stopped through California. They gonna be in the building with their product, them Bar sticks. And when I tell you, them motherfuckers knock you on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Some of them goddamn sticks they go up to 720 THC level. Some shit, yeah, 720. Yeah, they get up to 1100. Shit got, yeah, the top flower, crumbler, shadow. It's gonna be in Mount Dora, November 5th. Free admission. Cause y'all free admission. Don't vote with Dirtcoast. Free admission. And you get all these cannabis products, man. Some food. Some
Now, is that like the old green relief thing, like how they used to do the private parties? Is it like that?
It's but to the top max. It ain't like no motherfucker finding some goddamn weed and playing.
Right,
yeah, this
sounds good to me.
Yeah, it got some products, man. I'm talking about. Oh man, they bringing it right to our back door. So
we need it.
Yeah, Mount Dora, like I said, the 5th and 6th. That's going down. That's called the Florida Canna Fest. That's at Renninger's Twins Market in Mount Dora, 5th and 6th, November, coming up. Then, if you guys need some catering, we have a young lady by the name of Tasha, Chef Tasha. She has a business called A Taste of Tasha. She caters funerals. She did my mother-in-law funeral. It's excellent. She caters parties and weddings and etc. You know what I'm saying? So, if looking for catering, you get at Tall Tasha. You come back to this page. You call her at 407-923-8302. 407-923-8302. Tell her Dirt Coast Podcast told you guys to call. You get a nice discount. I'm telling you, actually, she give up too much food for what she charged. I promise to God, I couldn't eat it all. She done did several She done did several parties. It's too much. And like you say, they say, ain't no such thing. Such thing. I mean, she give too much for what you spend. You know what I'm saying? So hit up Tall Tasha. You look for catering. I mean, excuse me, not Tall Tasha. That's my other dog. She's an entrepreneur over in Sanford. This is Chef Tasha. So hit up Chef Tasha and A Taste of Tasha Catering at 407-923-8302. Okay? Now, let me get the shout outs to the entrepreneurs. Got some entrepreneurs out there. We're going to give a shout out to Arami Customs. And you can find all these companies on, your local Facebooks or Instagram and Snapchat. These companies, they going worldwide. They doing everything now. So shout out to Arami Customs. You know what I'm saying? She do a lot of our logos and a lot of our printing, our shirts as well for us, hats as well. Shout out to Titan Pools. You know what I'm saying? On top of Jeff, my partner, you know what I'm saying? Got a nice pool company. So if you got a pool, you need to get your leaves out the pool. You need to get your pool scrubbed and get your motor fixed, and so your shit can run right and don't be, using all, call up my boy Jeff, Titan Pools. And him up, you know what I'm saying? He's on Instagram as well. Then we also got 3ME Entertainment. That's my boy Kilo. We also have a trucking company as well. These all entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get them a shout out as well. Dirt Coast DJs, that's my boy Chris Black, C Black, and my nephew, Lil Black, you know what I'm saying? De'Ara's Delights. If you're looking for any kind of cake, sweets, toppings for your parties, she make all the nice, she do all the party things. De'Ara Delights. Find her on Instagram, Facebook as well. The Black Label. Gentlemen, downtown, the Black Label. You're doing any music, videos, poetry, anything to do with outlets, again, I know the Black Label. Good management, good companies. All these are good companies. And Hood Nigga News. I don't think they want me saying that, so we getting censored for so many things. Hood Nigga News, but Nasty Nigga News, we're in conjunction with as well. Bump It TV. Okay, entrepreneurs, we got all that out the way. Now it's time to get down to business, okay? Tonight, this is our Living podcast. This is our Living Legend podcast. We have a living legend in the building. You know what I'm saying? And before we get him on, and before I explain to you who he really is, we got to break away for a commercial. Pay some bills, you know what I'm saying? So we'll be right back. Dirtcoast Podcast. It's your boy Dirtcoast Los. We got DeuceDeuce407 in the building. We're going to introduce him, bring him out, and you're going to see why he's a living legend. Straight from the O. We are back in the building. We would like to welcome everybody back to Dirt Coast Podcast. We've been gone for about, what, 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? We had some, you know, some things that happened, but we can't be responsible about nothing that happened in the past. We're going to move forward, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make this thing do what it do tonight. Thank you all once again for tuning in to us. Like I said, we will be here every Thursday, and some Thursday we will have guest speakers, some that Thursday we won't. And we're finna start being here Fridays and Saturdays. But it won't be me. It'll be some co-hosting. It'll be some funny going on. And then some cryptocurrency boys will be here on the weekends talking about that world for all you, NFTs and.
Oh Lord,
yeah.
I don't even know about them.
Hey, yeah, that's what I said, the same thing. But yeah, it's a world for people out there, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna give everybody a shot to provide. You know what I'm saying. Just give people opportunity to do what they do. You know what I'm saying. And being with that said, tonight, guest. Okay, it's my partner. We go back a long time. You know what I'm saying? And he fits the living legend segment very well because he is a living legend. He's been putting down in the O for, I'm going to say, over 20 years. I've been knowing him over that long, been doing it down in the O. You know what I'm saying? And we don't wait till, you know, people pass and say what could have been and should have been and could have been. So as we climbing this ladder and getting up to the top where we're going to see everybody else at that's messing with us at the top, we're going to, you know what I'm saying, take this time out to, you know, introduce our real ones, you know what I'm saying? So tonight, we have on the Living Legend segment, yours truly, Orlando's OG, your boy, DeuceDeuce407. Yeah.
Orlando.
Yeah. So Deuce, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know who you is, man, but just you know, explain to our podcasters out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Who is DeuceDeuce, bro?
DeuceDeuce, man, is an artist that was, you know, created while away and locked in a prison, locked in a cell. You know, it created a character that was created to take me away from the reality of where I was at the time. And, you know, as I came home from prison, the DeuceDeuce, the name and the character, everything just kind of took off at the same time. But it was created, you know, kind of just my own little superhero to take me away from crazy times. You know what I'm saying?
So you was up the road when you created the DeuceDeuce.
Well, music, Deuce was kind of grew from that, but yes, you know, it was, like I said, it was just, you know.
What is DeuceDeuce? That's two?
It's very important. Yep, 22. Like I was born, you know, on the 22nd day of April, you know, on Earth Day itself. And, you know, and then the master number itself, 22, that follows me. It's a master number once you look it up. And it,
right.
With that number itself, it breaks down to, you know, all things refer to it. And once I read about that, it kind of just empowered me to say, you know, let me push this. And then the kind of DeuceDeuce thing grew. Being from Orlando, added the 407 to it as a tag. You know, it used to be just a Twitter game. But now, you know what I'm saying, with the 407, so it's just, that's where the DeuceDeuce came from.
Right. And to my young ones out there, my young ones, my nephews that's out there in the game. And I hope y'all get an insight and kind of like, that's why when I was doing my management thing and I be behind the, you know, scene, kind of like trying to push and get people insight on which direction to kind of go in the music thing. Now you see how kind of like that was all methodical and it, what I said, who is DeuceDeuce, how you broke that down with the, you know,
Correct.
the duality and the DeuceDeuce, all that, you know what I'm saying, it fits a mold.
Correct.
These cats nowadays just, you know, they don't even think, you know what I'm saying, they don't even methodically think about their actually names, you know what I'm saying?
I know there's nowhere in the world they take the time. Some of these names, I don't know.
It's too many, and the reason why, it's too many littles, it's too many youngs, it's too many, the gang, you know, it's like.
It's more, I think it's too many abbreviations. You know, before the name, it's like, it's so many names that's been reused.
Right.
Now you have like the HMS, it sounds like a whole channel before somebody's name now, before their name, you know, it might be like MSN.com.
Yeah,
X rapper, you know what I'm saying?
and I don't, you know, I don't, like, it ain't, they'll look at it like the old was always shit on and talk about, but I'm just like, just try to give direction and like, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't the thought, like how we thought.
Well, we all used to have MC in front of our name, you know.
That's true. That's true. That's
so,
true.
I mean,
that's
I guess,
true.
you know.
Yeah,
that's
like the devil's advocate. That's what I like. That's And that's true. That's true. It was a lot of that going on in our era as well. So, but even with that, I think the methodical part, what I mean about it was explainable. You know
Correct.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean the Deuce. I think it after a while, believing in it long enough, sticking to it, I should say. Once I realized, shout out to Be True. Be True was the one who sent me to, you ever seen these numbers? And I started looking into the I Am 22 thing, and it kind of grew from there.
Wow.
So, I just, I started believing. I was like, wow, this whole 22 thing. And then when you start writing a song and you wake up in the middle of the night at 4:22 and you start seeing it, then it all became, the Deuces is me, just everywhere around, all the way around.
Right,
It just grew.
Right.
Definitely.
Okay. So, how long you been doing the music?
So I would say it goes back to, I guess you could say I started writing when I was very young. So, at least 30 years just writing music. I wrote my first song when I was about 9. Right. So, and then, up the road, I wrote a lot of music. When I came home, 2001, so at least 21 years just, from recording something, shout out to Pimp J, who taught me about my first beat machine, a DR5,
right.
and stuff like that. So, it's been on a while.
Right.
Sticking with it, man. I love it. I love it still.
Okay, and so, and what describes, like, your style of music? If you would say, like, people, they'll just look at you, they'll probably think you're Puerto Rican.
Yep.
Or they'll probably say...
Forever. That's what they say where I was from. They say, I'm a little Puerto Rican.
See what I'm saying? So how would you describe your style?
Energetic.
Energetic.
There's no way to say it's original now because, I'm born and raised in Orlando. I remember what music sounded like in one way, a certain artist, and what we listened to, at a certain time. So I wouldn't say I have original style. My style is just what I've always been, and everything around it evolved, everyone else. So my style is what it's always been. It's just very energetic. You know when you hear me on a song, you know it's me. They know when I've been there. I'm going to say that I'm going to represent the Chain Gang. I'm going to represent 20th Street. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to represent Half Breeds.
And it kind of it fit, the description fit. Matter of fact, we got a video that we like I say, I don't do this by myself. I got backing, you know what I'm saying? I got moderators, I got my boy George and Brighton, you know what I'm saying? So
good family.
We done found some old video, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some old video, and you fit the description of what you just described. So for the viewers, hey, this your boy Deuce, you know what I'm saying? We found some old video of you. I think you with Fat Joe on this or something.
Good one. Shout out to my brother Q. Thanks for that. Good night, Myra.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, energetic. I heard that in the description. Describe that night.
So that night was crazy because I was at work that day in Orlando, just walking around a warehouse, not thinking about music. And my brother Q called me and was like, yo, you want to open up for Fat Joe? And I was just like, yeah, sure. And he was like, can you get to Tampa tonight? This and that. And I was like, I can get there, So it just kind of was no time to get ready for it. And when I showed up, he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? They're going to let you rock 6 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He was like, that's like 2 songs. I was like, I just need one. I told him straight up, I was like, just give me one. Because the sometimes that 6 minutes is too much. If the energy of 3 minutes is enough, you don't need that last 3 minutes. And I didn't. So it's like even when half of the next song was enough.
And you knew that then, the night in front of Fat Joe.
I knew when I look back, it was a time when I looked back and I pointed at him and his DJ, and they was looking at each other like, you know what I'm saying? I noticed that. That's when I was like, okay, this.
While
is,
you performing?
While I was performing.
You up there rocking that motherfucker? You looked over there and seen Fat Joe them like.
Yup, Fat Joe, Ghost Rider, Chris John, Buckwheat, DJ Buckwheat out in Tampa. Good dudes, man. Good dudes. So I still know to this day. So it's a blessing. And then shout out to Q. They from the Bronx with Fat Joe.
Crack.
So, for real. So it's all love, man. I felt like, I don't know. It was a good night though, and being in Tampa. Tampa's right there. That's our backyard.
Right.
So it feels good to be able to do that. It was a good night. Definitely energy.
And like I said, you supposed to have been here like a week prior. And then, things happen, transpire, but you were shooting a movie. We'll get to that later on. But someone, they inboxed me. I knew who it was, but they were like, hey, man, I noticed a dude say he coming over there. He keep talking about he 20th in Paramount. You know what I'm saying? I'm 20th in Lee. I don't know dude, man. Who is dude? Now, because I thought I connected you to Richmond Heights. I know you through Richmond Heights. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll ask him when he come to the podcast. We'll ask him, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, you want to explain that?
So, yeah, born and raised on 20th Street in Paramount. I mean, obviously, 20th Street in Lee. Shout out to all my brothers down there, David, Craig. You know what I mean?
Mikey.
Shout out to all my family down there. Y'all, 20th Street is always going to be a family.
Right.
Always. That's what, all our trailblazing stuff originally started with us being on separate streets and how we live, again. And then as far as the Richmond Heights thing, when I came home my second time, first time in between those two, I wind up, getting my first crib and getting into that. And I had my first child going on my second and wound up getting a crib. And it sounded good at the time to get a house. They was like, come see this nice 3-bedroom settled over here in East Metro West. And I went over there and I was like, man, it looks kind of nice. And the neighbor was outside and he was fixing bikes, you know what I'm saying? And the other neighbor was out watering his grass. And I was like, cool. And I was like, and it's a cul-de-sac, so I ain't got to worry about cars driving through it. And then it got dark that night. And then I realized what it was like to live behind the park in Richmond Heights. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Fiesta Court, man. Shout out to Fiesta Court. Shout out to all my dogs in Richmond Heights. I had a good time living there. At the end of my street, I go through a little house, and I was at the Candy Lady. Yeah. So I enjoyed it, boy. Yeah. I lived there 6 good years. I enjoyed the house, but when I went away, they broke in my house twice, man. I had to go, man. I was like, all right, I don't want to live over here no more. I just could have just stayed in 20th Street.
Yeah, welcome to the hood, man.
So East Metro West wasn't as nice as they explained it on the brochure. So that's how that happened. But I'm a 20th Street boy. My heart is written on my chest. It's been tatted there since I was 14 years old. And Lil Nate, man, that's what I am.
That's real.
Yes, sir.
That's real.
They don't know Deuce, but everybody know Lil Nate out you.
See that?
Very important.
Now, you had a song entitled Trailblazer. That's
song, the single out right now. Yep.
And that's right now. That's
the single out. Yep.
Yeah. Damn, I thought that was something. So it was kind of switched around. Cause we got the video. We're gonna get that on later on. But okay, so Trailblazer, it still goes on in what we're saying because that's saying the trail, right?
Yep.
LBT.
Yep. That's where it started. Yep. I remember again. The fellas that I hung out with when we were young and how we ran. We didn't go down to the trail and hang out on the trail. We didn't run up and down the trail where we were. We stayed on our streets and we did our thing. And if we were there, it was for other things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so trailblazing was a little bit different. I remember some chicks. You know what I'm saying? Doing all the trailblazing. And you know what I'm saying? And then the posting up was different. You know what I'm saying? Without going into it, trailblazing was different where I come from. You know what I'm saying? How it was when we were young. At least to how I was explained.
Right? Cause they don't. And that's different from how when we came up versus how they come up. Right?
They come to the trail. The trail blaze. We blaze the trail.
And they call everything West Orlando.
I don't understand how we became West. I don't ever. We the most central part of Orlando that you can get. You don't get no more central than where we are.
They call all of it. It's crazy. They're like, what part, man? They go, I'm through Malibu. Come on, man. Say Malibu.
But I mean, if if you go from, I'm from Holden Heights. That's why I like to tell people, if you're gonna break it down and call it what they call it, right. If they zone us, I'm from Holden Heights.
Yeah, because West Orlando, that's you could be from any damn way.
And Holden Heights is downtown Orlando. No matter how they spin it, nothing on OBT is West Orlando. But if we gonna say if we're gonna say everything west of I-4 is West Orlando,
I guess that's
it.
how they breaking it down. Now
I'll
it's
take
crazy and it's confusing the shit out of me. And I've been here forever. Like,
So
what
I'm trying to
part?
but I do try to figure out where Central Orlando at now.
Yeah, it's
West
crazy.
Central, but I get,
I don't know, man.
it's okay. It's all good. I know one thing. I shout out to my East Side family. It's all love. But I'd rather be, you know what I'm saying, zoned and called West Orlando than East Orlando because, again, we grew up mixed, half breed. God forbid someone say, he from East Orlando. I told you here, Chico. Yeah. So it's all good.
It's crazy.
It's all good. Being half black, half Italian, they don't understand half the time. So I'll stick with the West Orlando. It works. If that's what they're going to call it.
Sometimes that benefit
That part.
because Orlando's so small. My Puerto Rican partners, or my brother, when they knew you was coming. And
yes.
They don't know me through you.
Right.
They knew you from somewhere else.
Shout
right?
out my East Side family.
So
good everywhere.
They hit me up. Hey, boy, you know Deuce? How the hell you know Deuce?
That part.
Because I've been knowing them boys over 20, 25 years long. I've been knowing you too. We never ran. It's crazy. But I be like, when you connect in a certain kind of way, you know people a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? They all circle back to the same
I was just shout out to PK today. I had got a couple tracks from PK and we was talking and he was like, oh, next time you gonna be on this side? I said, I'm gonna do the podcast night with bro. He was like, oh, you know Brighton? I'm like, yeah. And it always happens when I say that because, dude, being how I always good people, it become a cosign out
Pop,
this world.
Quit playing, man. Pop. Mike just told me about the machine, the big machine. Come on through here, man.
Yes, sir.
Pop, you talking about Pop, right?
Yeah.
PK.
Yep.
Pop, quit playing, man. Come
Listen,
through
man,
here.
Four tracks
Come
I just
through here,
grabbed
Pop.
today, and I'm finna tear him up for him, man, because he trusted me enough to send them to me off face, and then, you know what I'm saying, I want to jump
Pop
in.
was done. Pop was done, right? Pop back. He
Man,
back.
let me tell you something, man. I went and scrolled some catalog work today, and I was impressed. I jumped on 4. I'm quick. Because I've been waiting.
Pop,
you know,
man,
again, as I told him in the message, I say the cream of the crop. No matter what you do, the cream of the crop gonna always wind up top. No matter what. So you know what I'm saying? If we all cream,
right.
You know what I'm saying, and casuals, everything around us, and we do things the right way, and you do it right, it's just like, you know, you could be people say, oh, the plug, you do all this stuff. Ain't nobody want to be a plug, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be a whole outlet. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody plug into it, and we can go plug into something large.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be part of something. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the most important part to me is how it comes out. You know?
Right. Okay, and so what moment in the game, the rap game versus rap, was your best moment? Like, still to this day, like nothing ain't topped that. Was it that dirty thing? You topped that Fat Joe thing?
No, yeah, definitely. A couple times, but it had to be at least Cayocho in Miami. Yeah, I don't even think that the festival, the party on 8th Street, the festival. You know, shout out to my Unforgettable Music family when I signed with my boy Silvio. You know, we went down there. He always brought me down, and his mother was the manager for Gloria Estefan for a long time. So she ran the label, and then he
That's
took
why we
over,
live in legends, baby.
and I started doing the hip hop side of it. And I remember the day he wrote me when I was locked up. He was like, "Man, you come home. I want to sign you. It's either you or Briscoe." And I knew who Briscoe was, and the fact he was like, I'll do you, you my mans, and he trusted me. But the time we got on stage, and even though we set up the stage for Pitbull and all this on the Coca-Cola stage, and they performed, but the fact he was like, when they're all said and done, we gonna perform. So that when I got on that stage and performed in front of all these people from all these countries, you know what I mean? They really don't. You're performing and you're up there. They really don't care where you're from. They rock with you. So that felt better than anything that I still to this day.
And that sound was right. The microphone's good. The sound quality.
The air, the little stuff blowing out the air and stuff like that. You know, Spring Bling. We did Spring Bling one year. We performed Spring Bling. That was probably when they were still doing that.
Right.
What's this guy name? Big Tigger was in town.
Big Tigger, some good
so
ones
I thought that was fun, and then Heavy, when me and Heavy was doing music, you know what I'm saying, we would do Crazy Yogi and
I forgot about Heavy.
Street is X. Me and Heavy was all over the world.
So Heavy, what's up, Heavy,
anytime me and Heavy performed, it was large. It was big nights. It was the crowds rock with us. Even if they didn't know us, Miami to Tallahassee, we rocked some nice crowds.
Right.
I enjoyed it.
And what club setting you got the best reception in?
Club setting the best reception in Orlando.
Wherever.
Oh, and Probably, well, obviously the Kennedy was nice with the Fat Joe thing, but I'ma still go back to Club Coco's when I won the Central Florida Music Festival. I
Won that.
only 2 people clapped for me. Shout out to La Nina and shout out to Mercedes Streets. Everybody else in the crowd was just standing up. They were just standing there, and I held my trophy up. But good music stood up to all the people that was in it, and I didn't know like that to bring that out. That reception felt better than the crowd.
And you won it, and you said 2 people clapped.
That they clapped as far as giving me my credit. I heard the golf clap in the background, but far as like clapping for, like I said, Nina was the host. She clapped for me.
What is it?
If you watch it on YouTube,
it was local. It was local.
Oh yeah, it was here. It was in like 2009 or something like that.
Yeah.
I still got the trophy. When I look at that trophy, but I remember the day I won a trophy among my peers, and the way they all just stared at me like, I don't know if they were mad, but that probably was one of the best. Listen, if you're gonna have receptions for this, you either want to be loved. What Sonny say? Whether it be feared or loved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That night, it was both. So it felt the best ever. Because they know, I was staring at them, they know they couldn't clap, but they couldn't walk away either. They had to watch me be.
Yeah, because 2 times. Now, ain't nothing wrong with the fear is for admiration, but if it's out of fear, scared, that's something different.
I mean, if they ain't want to clap, they ain't want to clap. I'm just saying they didn't want me to know they give me credit or they didn't want people next to them. That's the story of my life in my city, man. I'm so good with so many people. Sometimes people just can't tell the other dude, that's my guy.
Damn.
But when real dudes like us link up, that's what I'm saying. You have these generations, so it's like Deuce is here, but I don't worry about their generation because I'm good with the generation above them.
Right.
So it's no good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't matter. They my nephews automatically. What up, sons?
You hear it? You know what I'm saying? And this my boy Deuce. Finna break away. We got a video finna play for you. This is your boy Orlando Pressure Doma. Hey, they say this pressure. This boy don't be playing around, man. This Pressure Doma video is called True Colors. Y'all check him out. Dirtcoast Podcast. We'll be right back. Deuce in the building, man.
You ain't never heard of him.
Bro, you crazy. Get out of here. You know this man crazy. You know he crazy. You know what he told me? He said he invented a pill that you can see people's true intentions. I was like, I'm out.
You can't keep repainting people who show you they true colors. You got one time to cross me, it won't be another. If I said fuck you, then guess what, nigga, it's fuck you. And if I love you, ooh, I love you for real. Hey, holy water on these diamonds, I've been tripping, I've been shining. She do what I tell her, she call me Simon. I don't know what the day is, nigga, I've been grinding. Somewhere with a bell and a scale where you find me. Ducked off behind tent, counting all them dead things. You can't imagine all the pain that them fed brains. What's up, Ralph? Got exposed all the iPhone. Money got me paranoid, so I ride alone. Just me and Nina on the one way to the paper. Shoes tied, I can't slip with the paper. I'm on my pivot tree, this shit like the paint gotta finish. Cause it really how I live it. You can't keep repainting people who show you they true colors. You got one time to cross me, it won't be another. If I said fuck you, then guess what, nigga, it's fuck you. And if I love you, ooh, I love you. If I said I love you, then I love you. If If I said it's fuck you, then it's fuck you. I put my heart on the line every time I grind. If I shine, you shine. Cause ain't no if, there's a bus by my loyalty. Keep it the whole 100, ain't no hole in me. Don't let me find out you got hate in your heart. Don't let me find out you ain't playing your part. Cause that's when love go down the drain. You ain't been acting the same. I try to set you up with the pain, but I guess I ran out of pain. You can't keep repainting people who show you they true colors. You got one time to cross me, it won't be another. If I said fuck you, then guess what, nigga, it's fuck you. And if I love you, ooh, I love you.
We back. That was your boy Pressure Dharma. Y'all check him out. Orlando's own, man. Video called True Colors. You know what I'm saying? Now, speaking of, local artists, give us some local artists you work with. You've already worked with. You give me three. Give me three.
Man, going back, speaking of my dog, I was just checking on him yesterday. I was gonna pull up on him, but D-Rug, it was the anniversary last time we did a track some years ago. We only worked together, that one time, but still one of the most enjoying times I did working with dude. D-Rug, yep. Be True. Always enjoy working with Be True. You know what I'm saying? That's because True don't work with everybody. And of course, Heavy's always been my favorite. And of course, my DJ, Niecy D. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
That's real. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Now, give me three local artists. Now you into music right now. Who you like locally right now? Give me
who I like locally right now. Let's see. That Pressure joint was. I enjoyed that track.
Yeah, they put me on Pressure, man. He nice, man.
I definitely enjoyed that. Again, I still listen to my local artists. That's all local. You know what I'm saying? Right. Jay Terror just put out a new project locally. Jay Walker just put out a project locally. Jay Walker, see,
there's
a lot of local artists that I still just try to. I still try to listen to my local artists that's here in the city. Right. I know that now we have the, so much going on with the Glocks and Hot Boys and all that. Right. However, again, all the music is just so stretched out now. It's so different that it's hard to say, okay, I listen to this. Man, it just depends on.
And what you think that is? You think that is because they get to the money like that and they supposed to leave here? You think they supposed to leave, or you think they get caught up in the?
Bro, ain't no basketball gonna take nobody out of this city. Ain't no football gonna take nobody out the city, right? Yeah. So and this is how I try to break it down to people. You can't look at somebody and say, "Oh, don't rap like that," and rap. Man, if you rap like you rap and you making no money, and that kid rap like Soulja Boy and he make him half of what Soulja Boy make, you gonna move in his you gonna move in his guest house if he let you live. So it's like, let them be them.
Not to cut you off, and while we're on that subject, I don't know if everybody updated with Hot Boy mom. She just went viral on Instagram. She wrote a letter to the judge,
right? Yep.
Stating that she feel like it's kind of like he was kind of like set up, even with the lawyer that was hired with him. He, you know what I'm saying? He's
it's a vet, bro. It is so, and I try to tell anybody who are listening to these young boys, and that's why I want to help my platform get to being able to talk to these young men a little bit sooner, even if it's with my music, the Chain Gang Talk, because the moms only can say so much, right?
Right. I
because I know for sure my mom will get up there, my mom will say whatever need to be said, right? And she's gonna be on my behalf. But at the same time, I have to do my part for my mom to not have to get up there and say that. And I feel like with the music, it's so encouraged. It's so encouraged to say so much and so many things that now it's like a widespread too much. Like even if some of these dudes didn't do some of this stuff, sometimes the music is almost like a dead. Even if you say it's just music, but if they can get it tied to that close, like they lock dudes up for less than that. So I'd be so concerned with some of their music, the way they put it out. I think they all talented and the way they're doing the thing is amazing. But if you can do that, then all you can say the words different. You can say different things. Talk NWA. I always try to compare it to that. NWA did not talk about, they was just gonna go, they were talking about killing cops, of course, they was wild. But in the hood, they talked about niggas dying. They talked about things happening. It's a tell the story. I don't know where they get off telling their own personal crime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the things that happen.
I hit on that too, because I said if that was the case, I could have been the motherfucking first Jeezy. But I knew damn well not to say what was going on back in that era.
I think we was afraid to say it
man.
like that up.
You couldn't
up
do
close,
it
you know?
because
No.
you know we was in it and doing that back then. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean,
The OGs would have looked at you like,
Yeah,
you wouldn't. I don't think
yeah.
you're allowed to do that. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy. And like, and who? Okay, just to get back on the subject, explain. You had a song called "Next Stop to Hell." Next Stop. to Hell.
That's a movie that we're writing. It's a
Oh.
movie that we're writing actually.
That's a movie.
Yep. Next Stop Hell, and just a quick breakdown of that. You know, it's just it's a short film for now, but it's just based on a family that wind up off of the road detour, and they wind up in a carnival, and this family of carnies, you know what I mean, just they'd rather just go ahead and go straight to hell when they wind up at this carnival,
Right.
and living that day itself is hell.
And you in this movie?
I have not even cast it. It's just a skeleton. I was
Wow.
sitting there one day smoking, and I was playing around with some graphic designs, and I posted it. And I'm big on if I put it in front of me, I'll
Right.
do it.
That's right.
Especially, my worst fear is telling somebody something and I don't do it.
Right, man,
That's
your
why I'm
word.
still doing music and movies,
Stand on your word.
because I do not want somebody to ever tell me what I didn't do. So when I put it on there, that's my forcing me to do it. Like you just asked me
Right.
about it. I know for sure that's one of those things I'm going to do with many other films I plan to in the future.
And speaking of movies, that was one of the reasons that we had to postpone last time because you was shooting a movie.
Yep.
And we ran into the time, and that was more important. Yeah, I told you we could already reschedule this.
It was
that's
such a
why we're here
crazy
now.
night.
Now, and what movie was that? You was what's the name?
So that's Levels. So that's Levels. So that's Levels. Shout out to OUC Films, my brother Ruff.
we got that right. We got that.
So that's so we have like of course I think we have the
City
behind the
Beautiful?
scene footage. The City Beautiful is out now. Levels is the one where last week again I couldn't get to the podcast because we were literally on a rooftop.
shooting.
I was supposed to be here, but I was still on the rooftop
Right.
shooting this scene where we was beating this guy up, and yeah, I was being a boss.
And
It was
that
pretty
movie-
cool.
I can't wait. And that's called Levels.
It's called Levels. Yep, with a Z, I believe, with a Z, but it's levels. You know, it's like
And
levels to this game.
You have a movie out now. that's
Correct. Yes,
City
I star
Beautiful.
a lead role in a film that's out now,
City Beautiful.
among other many
We got
stars
that,
from
right?
Orlando. The City Beautiful is out now.
We got a trailer. We're gonna get the trailer up.
It's
and
out
after the
now on
trailer,
Amazon.
We're gonna
Yep.
let them see the trailer. This Deuce. The movie is called City Beautiful.
City Beautiful.
It's out right now. We're gonna show y'all the trailer, and it's out right now, man. Y'all gotta support
Amazon.
entrepreneur. I'm showing these. Come on, man. These real people. We're gonna support. I'm going to get it myself, but I'm gonna show y'all the trailer. City Beautiful. We're gonna get back. We're gonna let Deuce explain it.
Chill.
As I reach my hands out to these two brothers of a hustler's nature in search of greatness, may they lay dismay to intimidation. For what is written is to get a solid foundation for thee. But I got one more last rap.
Yeah. Had me, I was starting like that. Like, hey man, about to break my neck looking at this on screen. So that's the City Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
You in the movie?
I am. I play the lead character. I play a character named Joint Orlando Long. He born and raised in the city. I did not write the movie. Jason Cook wrote the movie. It's produced
All local.
and put out by Above Average Films and the New Sound. They put it together. They came to me for a character and producing, and I
Slow
came
down,
in.
slow down. So they don't believe it's real.
It is.
Tell them
God is
you're
good.
shooting a movie. We're not playing, man. With these living legends in the building. So that y'all doing this locally, right?
Yeah, Orlando. It was shot all over Orlando. This was a couple years ago. 2 years ago it was shot, and a lot was put into it. It was. I will say that. The time and the maintenance, money, people.
Right.
Granddaddy South plays Brando, who plays my
What
OG
time
in
of
the
GD,
film.
man? What time of GD?
Mel's Murder, she plays in it. She's in the beginning of it. Streets from DH, Diesel had bangers and boys. Street plays Bam.
Right.
E Money 111 and Polo Killwood and boys from Kissimmee.
Somebody
They
got to
in
write
the
me in a
movie.
script, man.
Be
Y'all got to write
True
me
in the
motherfucking
movie.
script.
Troy Mitchell, Culture Kells is in the movie. Who else can I say? from CMG, who just signed with Yo Gotti.
Right.
10%'s in the movie.
Wow.
Sorry. I mean, like I said, it's a really built up cast. We got D-Rug, we got Wood in the movie. My brother Wood great in the movie, and that's awesome to have dudes who you spent a certain life with.
That's real.
In a movie, and we kind of, I don't know, the way the dudes wrote it, we still was able to be how we all were our whole life with each other. Right. So it's like it really was an Orlando movie. Right. Shout out to Jolly. Jolly's in the film. Still thinking of just characters that's in the movie that's just coming across the top of my mind.
Okay.
Forgiven by forget, but definitely some characters.
We gotta check, but we shoot movies.
It's on Amazon. You gotta go see it.
Amazon, y'all need to go see that, man. We shoot movies, doing music, all kind of stuff. Then give me like when you got a sound, a certain producer, you like, damn, you know, when I start out, you got a producer, you like, when I hook with this producer, we don't have to do nothing. We just get in there. What producer?
Man, listen, man, big shout out to Motion Picture and Tito Beats. Like, man, these we just came upon each other now. You know what I'm saying? These two dudes are some of the most talented producers that I've ever worked with. Every track that they've sent me thus far, and any track that I hear we work with, it's almost as if it was created for how I write it, and vice versa.
Right.
It fits.
Right.
Trailblazer was produced by Tito Beats. Again, so and then I have another 15 tracks from him and Motion Picture. The way they collab on their beats together, so it's not just that one.
Right.
And then of course when
That's
you
that
stretch
sound.
out, I mean, shout out, I still got a track by Bright that I love killing. You know what I'm saying? One time I still got tracks that from
boy.
Man, listen, going down the list, I got tracks from producers.
Yeah.
Feel For Real. Every time I get a Feel For Real track, I love Blessing. I got a track called Grown Man about to come out now, talking about growing up in Crosstown.
Right.
And it goes with the City Beautiful.
Right.
And then Beating on the Block. So it's like that when I get tracks from him, and then of course Pop BK. I just got some tracks today. I'm very excited.
I'm glad you're back, man.
I'm
glad you're back.
I'm glad you're back, Pop. I'm very excited to work with him. So again, those are my And then anybody else want to send some tracks, it's all good. Let's work.
Right.
Shout out to my man Vega, who made the track for Never Man, and been that track. So it's all good.
And if so, if you ever had this feeling, give me something that'll still give you like butterflies.
Man, I mean, I quit if I don't get it. So pulling up here. Every time I grab the mic, every time I go in the booth, you know what I mean. Every time, I go to let my wife hear some lyrics, I get butterflies. I still get nervous that someone's listening.
She a real, but stay on his ass, wifey.
Listen, I can have like all my lyrics right, and it could be my first time spitting it, and she gonna act like I just recorded. She be like, "But you ain't say that one word right." I'm like, "Yo, why? Like all the words,
they know,
bro, like,
but they know."
But it helps me. But that critique is real, and I want it to be perfect. Again, like I say, if you put me in the closet and I only have one fan, I take her and I'm good. I'm gonna feel like a superstar. I got me a real one.
Wow, that's real. That's real, and that's how I get together, because you knew you need a strong foundation to shoot to that.
Well, look here, boy. Let's say, boy.
Okay.
I ain't have nothing when what I'm saying. We late, boy. She ain't even blink.
Yeah. How you met up with Tito B? And that was one of the questions.
Tito, man, he is Tito. Like I said, I was on my IG one day, and I was just scrolling down it, and I came across, someone's page that do beats, and I went from their beat to other beat page, and I came across this BeatStars page. That's when I clicked on it, and I seen their track on there.
Right.
I heard one track, and I was like, and I hit him up like, yo, this and that, and that was it. Right. I wound up hearing that, him and Motion Picture worked together. Right. And I didn't know, they used to make tracks back in the days for like the battle rapping and for like my verse and stuff like that. I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where Motion Picture came from. So I started learning his background, and we still got much more to link up on. We talked about, linking up, actually doing tracks together. You know what I'm saying? I let Tito and them know all the time that, everything's going to come out. It's all about placement. Those dudes' tracks deserve to be in like actual movies and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we got to break away, you know what I'm saying? Pay a little bills real quick, man, real quick. We got another Crosstown video person we're going to put on, Mr. Chubby Rail. You familiar with Chubby Rail?
Of course. What up,
Okay,
Chubby?
niggas, we're going to take it back a little bit. We're going to put on Mr. Chubby Rail, you know what I'm saying? This video is called Mind Your Business. OBT, right? A Trailblazer, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Chubby Rail, let's do it. Dirtcoast Podcast.
Christmas coming up. Get them baskets.
I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing. I don't know
Get the
nothing.
bag.
Bitch, it ain't nothing. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. Hey, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't heard nothing. I don't know nothing. Bitch, it ain't nothing. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. Hey, on the real though, nigga, I'm trying to live though. Bang into your mouth or get your ass killed though. The police protect the who, nigga, not me. Cause it's a different set of rules when you in the street. Keep your mouth closed. Mind your own business. Look the other way. Don't be a witness. You hear them gunshots? You better duck and hide. Damn, who's shooting? Stay your ass inside. Cause out here, boy, nigga, don't give a damn. None to live for, so boy, they going ham. Blood in, blood out, what they all speaking. But the funeral home calling it killing season. 10 and 9 say it's popping off for no reason. I told them 4, 2, 3, tip, got these niggas bleeding. That reward money got your whole family leaking. That's why everybody in the hood steady screaming. I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing, I don't know nothing. Bitch, it ain't nothing. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. Hey, I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing, I don't know nothing. Bitch, it ain't nothing. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. Hey, read the paper, watch the news, people steady dying. They falling off cause they can't keep fucking quiet. A nigga try me, I ain't running call the law. I'm in the hood looking for him, trying to break him off. You got some whole nigga and you stay in the house. Don't come off the porch, don't run your mouth. The BMOs around here, get your dope kicked. Get your car took, get your wig split. You don't believe me? Ask that nigga so-and-so. Ain't gotta say his name, he already know. The po-po's mad at us cause they can't break us. We like and they can't take us. They wanna AK us, execute a sprayer, drive-by and taser, straight vacator. This shit so major. They want a 12 gauger, real trailblazers. No, they can't phase us. Ain't seen nothing, ain't heard nothing, I don't know nothing. Bitch, it ain't nothing. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. Hey, I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing, I don't know nothing. Bitch, it ain't nothing. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. Hey,
Cut that shit out, man.
Yeah, nigga. Man, this fuck nigga around here right now, bro.
For most of the guys, killing stuff to be
tighten up, bro.
accepted. Murder was the only way that everybody stayed in line. You got out of line, you got whacked. Everybody knew the rules. But sometimes, even if people didn't get out of line, they got whacked. I mean, hits just became a habit for some of the guys. The guys would get into arguments over nothing, and before you knew it, one of them was dead. And they were shooting each other all the time. Shooting people was a normal thing. No big deal.
Pack it up, nigga, shit, but I fuck with the pussy nigga talking by. Have a nigga sitting in front of your house, drooling out the mouth with them pistols eye. I'm sick and tired of these pussy niggas. Really fed up with these snitch niggas. How the fuck you gonna be a witness, nigga, when you the motherfucker that was whipping, nigga? Rob me, you did that. Pussy motherfucker, I'ma teach you. Wherever in hell I see you, I'ma greet you, then beat you. Ain't gon' kill you, that's too easy to do. Wanna live by, you gon' die by. You wasn't made for this, or getting paid for this. No money, man, tell me why you eating trying. I'm a nasty nigga, cutthroat nigga. Fuck your bitch to the whole broke nigga. After that, bring her back to get your flow, nigga. She got me in the mall by polo, nigga. I'm a solo nigga, roll dolo, nigga. I ain't never ever been a little popo, nigga. Take off when I hear the word go-go, nigga. Hands so fast, look slow-mo, nigga. I don't know now, nigga, that's not like you. Do dirt, still work, then not like you. Be a man standing up on your own too, but you can't and you ain't little punk, bitch. You, I will get you for the old and the new. You ain't know who I was, let me give you a clue. I'm that motherfucker that gon' make yourself. I ain't had enough until you black and blue, cause I'm a good ass nigga. Slide with that pistol. Everything for real, my nigga. You get that issue when them bullets time. When them bullets time. Good ass nigga. Slide with that pistol. Everything for real, my nigga. You get the issue when them bullets time. When them bullets
Yeah, man. That was on goddamn Chubby Rail, man. You remember Chubby Rail?
Crosstown. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's your Padres, man, from the trail, huh?
Originals, man. There's
You know
some
what I'm
originals there, yeah?
Yeah. So, influence musically, like mainstream, who will be some of your, who you listen to?
I mean, it starts from the top. Who I always listen to, it starts with Scarface. You know what I mean?
Hard one.
From the top, Scarface. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, Outkast, and then Tupac, and then Nas, and then Frank Sinatra. That shape.
You got some hard. You got hard. They said Frank
That shape.
Sinatra.
I did it my way.
Yeah, that's hard. I played it at my funeral, man. That'd be hard. To see Darryl, my homeboy, playing that shit at his
My wife know what to play. She know what to play. They ain't gotta lower me when they throw my ashes.
His funeral, I couldn't even cry.
And now, my time is near. You hear me? Listen
It was
to
the
me.
hardest thing I ever heard in
Yes,
my
man.
life. I told my baby.
telling
Yes,
you.
I told her.
Yeah.
I told
Yeah.
her.
Yes, man. I said it. Yes.
did
I
it
stand.
my
I
way.
stand. I stand on that. Frank Sinatra. My way is. I don't know. It's something about. But everything he done put out. I listen to it all.
Damn, that's
Listen
crazy.
to it all.
too.
But listen, that list alone, that's what shaped me. That's what influenced me. You know, there
That's a
ain't
nice
nothing
list.
that there
That's a
ain't
nice
nothing.
list. That's
There's
a
nothing that
nice
can come
list.
on now that can influence me.
Right.
I like everything I hear, but nothing can influence me because those right there are locked.
Influence. That's why I put
Those are locked.
influence.
Yeah,
That's
those
right.
are locked.
That's right.
And I listen to them daily. They locked.
That's hard. And who produced Underdog?
So the Underdog track.
'cause we got
that's-
that video
So
coming
yeah,
up.
so I mean the story behind that when I did, shout out the show shot it with the in your hood video series, which I think that should blow up. He got the microphone, he hanging anywhere in your hood. So holla at Show if you want to do it in your hood video.
Right now?
Yeah, man.
Show?
Yep.
Say it
Show,
again, holla at
Stephen Show Jackson, man. Y'all holla at him on Facebook, man.
What it is, Show Jackson?
Yep, he shoot videos for In Your Hood Performance. It's a channel. Go to YouTube, subscribe to it. Shout out to Show, man. You go on there. I did the Trailblazer one at Gyros on the Trail.
Yeah.
And I named it Underdog so my fellas up the road, you know what I'm saying, with the
Right.
name is what I named it up the road still. So when they hear it, they'll still know it. It's just
Right.
like one of those hints. But that's why if you look at it on the name, actually says Trailblazer underneath that. So it's like the Underdog is just a tag, technically.
Right.
And it says it in the hook. I'm just a product of the trail. You know, they call us Underdog. That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't expected to win. Where we from, we supposed to live there and die there. We ain't supposed to come out of there.
Man, we gotta rush that. We gotta put that Underdog on right now. That fit right here. We got
What's
the
up?
Underdog video right now, man.
Trailblazer,
Deuce.
Underdog, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
We all underdogs, baby.
Be right back. Right back.
I like the levels on them. Levels good? Levels good? Yeah, we gonna keep all that. This was for the Trailblazers. Damn it, Tito. Yeah. If I don't give them a voice, who gonna give them a voice though? You know what I'm saying? One time from Dog in the Chain Gang too. Chain Gang? You know what time it is. I come from the first generation ever to blossom. Sipping orange juice, chasing gin straight out the bottle. Don't look around, they don't make them like that no more. A little nigga with his head up, but a heart so cold. And good thing I love gunshots, cause every time I close my eyes, all I ever hear is pop, pop, pop. My whole life's been a movie. Press rewind, you see the pause and the stop. Real plays in my timeline. Real situations with real jars and real tricks. Real pimps walking down the strip and they don't wear full coats. A dry Cadillac, they just stand on the block. And dope boys in ball caps. Trailblazing the paper, chasing the same thing. Hustle harder than everybody to maintain. If you never got it, you just won't get it. You never had to do it, you never had to live it. Just the product of the trail, dog. And I ain't trying to hide the fact that I was raised to blaze and chase. Girl, y'all some call us underdogs, cause we expected to win. I guess the odds are against us again. I'm just the product of the trail, dog. And I ain't trying to hide the fact that I was raised to blaze and chase. Male dog, some call us underdogs, cause we expected to win. I guess the odds are against us again. I'm just the product of the trail. With the product for sale, prodigal child, but you probably can tell. My mama taught me my P's and Q's and how to say them. But the streets taught me Q's and P's and how to weigh them. Learned the most from a fiend. Now I know just how to play them. Learned the least from my friend. The hustlers know what I'm saying. Hot times, summer in the city. A nigga on the grind, getting down to the nitty gritty. Running on the trail since a itty bitty kitty. Now I'm floating down state road 50, getting shitty. Got my eyes on the mirror, looking out for the Leo. Fucking with my G.O. It's back to the C.O. And I ain't tryna G.O. Back behind the fence. If it came to them terms, then it's court right then. I'm the judge and the jury, the wrath and the fury. And I don't sugarcoat it, I'ma give it to you clearly. Just the product of the trail dog. And I ain't trying to hide the fact that I was raised to blaze and chase. Mail y'all, some call us underdogs. Cause we expected to win. I guess the odds are against us again. I'm just the product of the trail dog. And I ain't trying to hide the fact that I was raised to blaze and chase. Mail y'all, some call us underdogs. Cause we expected to win. I guess the odds are against us again. I'm just the product of the trail dog. And I ain't trying to hide the fact that I was raised to blaze and chase. Mail dog, some call us underdogs. Cause we expected to win. I guess the odds are against us again. I'm just the product of the trail dog. And I ain't trying to hide the fact that I was raised to blaze and chase. Mail y'all, some call us underdogs. Cause we expected to win. I guess the odds are against us again.
We behind the scene talking about, see, that's methodical. Now that I saw that video, I understand, well, I understand what you were saying about. So that's the whole thing. The guy come hang the microphone up. That's the
in your hood. You do it in your backyard, and he'll bring the mic to you. Drop that mic and let you do your music your way.
Right.
And he gonna post it up on the page and let it do its thing. It's
y'all
on you to promote
that,
it.
Man. Y'all better catch
Shout out
on
the
that.
show.
Shout out the show, man. It's what, Show Jackson?
Yup.
Show
Shot it. It's Show Shot it.
Show Shot it. Y'all better catch on to that, man. That's a real one. That's a real one. Now.
You know Show Shot it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you stated in prior interviews that you love when people tell you no. Why is that? No is a good thing, but
because it's, you know what I'm saying, it's something about the rejection that just feels like affirmation to me. It feels like, it feels like my whole life I've always did the wrong thing, right? You know what I'm saying? And it had to be corrected. So as I get older and things stop me, I feel like that's my stop for me doing it wrong. So it helps me defer. It helps, you know what I'm saying? So I don't mind. When I hear no, it's just like, cool, I ain't supposed to be going this way anyway.
Right. Get you. So what's the next thing for Deuce? What Deuce got popping in?
Again, the movie's out now. City Beautiful is on Amazon.
Y'all get that.
Again, then we're filming Levels. OUC Films filming Levels. I was able to do a graphic design and work on a horror film, short film called The Evil Within. Dan D'Angelo, she directed that. I was able to do the cover for that. So just, trying to just work with more movie people. Donna for film, Donna Davis, I was able to do some acting for her, so I'll be able to get back to that when her films, The Seventh Veil, I believe is the name of that.
So there's a lot of acting going on. There's a lot of movies being popped independently right here. I don't even know about that.
There is something brewing in the city when it comes to movies. I see, as when the movie came out, as it was starting to brew, I seen people start to call and ask. My only thing is, if you want to get into it, if you're with it, just be serious about it to the point of get your headshots in, get in front of a mirror, act on some dialogue, even if it's something they heard in another movie or anybody else. Just be serious about it, and then go film, and then get it done.
So you in this shit for real, man?
I'm in it. My children in it. My children filmed their first film. Everything. My children filmed their first film. My youngest children filmed their first film at Full Sail last week.
You can cry.
It feels good.
No, I'm saying you can cry.
Yes. It feels good.
You can stunt man. You a stunt man. You can flip out a window. What you?
So you
gotta work on your emotions.
No,
you gotta work on your.
You gotta. I mean, me personally, yes. I remember there was a part of City Beautiful where I made 3 phone calls back to back to back. Okay, I made 3 phone calls back to back with no one on the other line. So I had 3 emotional phone calls. I was arguing, then I talked to my mom, and then I got off the phone and went into another dialogue. But I did them all back to back. I was like, just keep it rolling. And I just did it. And then when I would have my face ups, instead of them stopping it, I would literally just do them and read it like the camera was the other person. Like I looked into the camera like it was, I don't know, it just formed the person. So that is, for me, I don't know. I've been told I'm not everybody else, everybody ain't me. So I don't try to make anybody do it my way, but I do know I commit to it where, I don't know. Yes, I can be emotional. Yes, I can cry on part. Yeah, I can, I don't know. I've always been an actor.
Oh, yeah. I mean, our life itself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could get it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I just always like performing for my family. I always like, just playing characters. You know, I grew up watching gangster films, always wanting to be that gangster on TV. I always wanted to be that pimp. So I learned that walk.
And Cell 22 is a song. It's not a movie.
That's a song that I wrote when I was in Cell 22. So that was even better. And actually, shout out to my dog, Mr. Bright, because I recorded that song all the way through as a freestyle about Cell 22. And when I got done, Bright say, no, you have to put a hook to that. And I say, well, what should I say? He say, I don't know, say Cell 22. And that's what I started saying. Right? And I mean, that's how much the genius of Bright, because even then we made a whole nother song when he took my voice and made a hook out of my voice. It was like, the chain gang. So, like, Bright got them kind of skills, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he don't fuck off. That's my dog.
Shout out to my nigga Bright.
Yeah, bro, don't fuck off.
Yeah, for real,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
Like I said, boy, I appreciate your love. Stop it through, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's important, man. It's important.
We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna get it popping, you know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say to the podcasters out there, you know what I'm saying, before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man. Don't forget. Do not forget, no matter what you do, take some time every day to do two things: smile and pray. Preferably when you wake up and right before you go to sleep, and just see if that starts to change things for you. And also, when you have a scratch on the wall or you have some knockdown in your drywall, you can always call DeuceDeuce407 or you can call Nate at MLE2020.com for all your paint needs. That's me. Your first time is 10% off. And if you're my family, that's 20%. We do military discounts and we do early bookings. Holla at me, free estimates. That's MLE2020.com. Hey, need paint?
Entrepreneurs, just like I said, man, we're going to do it, you know what I'm saying? One time, another episode, Living Legend Podcast. It's your boy Dirtcoast. You know what I'm saying? Dirtcoast Lowe's, got Bright, got George. You got the video. Yeah, we're going to get out of here with the video. This is City Dreams, featuring Rayshawn Brown, Smoke, Teddy Clouds, and Crucial Cash, members of the Black Label. We're going to see y'all next Thursday.
City beautiful.
Yeah, deuce. Bam.
Damn, maybe this is really it. I know you can't tell, but I've been going through some shit. Got charges on me and they looking like they might stick. Got the bosses on my side, but it's hard to predict. Thanking me for my time, but maybe I wanna fit. As much as I do for the youth, please, y'all can suck my dick. Maybe I take that time and spend it all on my bitch, or bust it all down between my wifey and my chick. Either way it go, these politicians ain't shit. Telling me they got my back, but maybe I should just quit. Accept the service package and forget. Nobody can replace you, man, your time here was lit. We wish your ass the best of luck, I know that you gon' make it. When opportunity presents itself, sometimes you gotta take it. A couple zeros on it to show appreciation, as if the money was the motivation, damn.
You're the city of my dreams, no. But I'm praying for a change, no. Cause nothing feel the same, no. Somebody please tell me just how it's the same, oh. You them I get impressed with gun violence. Say that the same, you're dead from gun violence. 6 feet, I know your purpose. When the best we learn, just what your words is.
They call it a young nigga world cause they wildin'. It's like the Wild Wild West or a bunch of pirates. Every man for themselves, little niggas killers. Children growing up without their fathers, baby mama bitter. Nigga knocking in the hood, dirty mattresses. A bunch of gossipers, a bunch of actresses. A few woke niggas, a couple activists. I had to say this shit, cause I'm passionate. Pregnant before 18, yeah, I pray for him. Nobody's got us to show him or make a way for him. Too many people in one spot, somebody happen. Everybody got a point to prove, now they clapping. Lot of drugs, bullshit, bad combination. Friends turn foe over minor conversation. And I can never be part of the hating, cause I just wanna see all of my people off in greatness.
You're the city of my dreams, no. But I'm praying for a change, no. Cause nothing feel the same, no. Somebody please tell me just how it's the same, oh. You them I get impressed with gun violence. Say that the same, you're dead from gun violence. 6 feet, I know your purpose. When the best we learn, that's what your word is. Oh.